Hey party people, David here, and welcome back to Reading Wednesday here on David's Corner. I'm so excited to be back today with a new book that I just read. It's actually kind of like, well, it is the prequel to all of the other Ever After High books that I've already read. And it tells the individual stories about a bunch of the students the day before they come. The book is Once Upon a Time, a story collection by Shannon Hale, Ever After High. It was so much fun to read. I think I've read one or two of the stories. I can't remember whether or not Raven Queen's story was in the actual first book or not, but the stories are super cute. Tell everything about the people's first days before they come to school. You get to see an inside look at a lot of them. And then at the end, there is a story that connects most of the other stories together. It's super, super cute. And it even has a different narrating style, which I really thought was interesting. One of the cool things is there's actually a story about Darling Charming in this book. And Darling Charming is a character that you don't really see much in the other books, but I think it's a character that is going to come to the foreground here on Ever After High with the comics and her new doll coming out, because she has a lot of things about her that she doesn't necessarily like. She wants to be a warrior. She wants to fight. She wants to do these courageous things that charming boys do. But as a charming girl, she's destined to marry some prince and do whatever he wants her to do. And she doesn't really see it that way. I think that that's super cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing more about Darling. But this book gets a huge thumbs up. At the very end, there is also the Tale of Two Sisters that you didn't get to read that was in the first book. At the end of the book, they give you a nice little preview of the new book coming out by Susan Selfers. She's going to be the new author, not Shannon Hale. It's going to be Susan Selfers, or Suzanne Selfers, and it's called Next Top Villain. I do have that book. I'm going to read that for you as soon as I possibly can. I also have the accompanying diary, which is super cool. So I'm going to look at both of those for one of the following videos that's coming up. Again, guys, big thumbs up for this one. It was such an awesome read. If you do love Ever After High and you've read the other books, get this one. Big thumbs up. Now, I don't have a blind bag, but I do have the Xylee the Bear book. I did read this. This was a nice little short read. So Xylee and her brother Theo, what they do is they take off into the city to help create a present for their aunt. So their aunt's birthday is the next day, and they're like, oh, I totally forgot. So I gotta run through the city and take some, get some ideas for presents. Xylee's idea is to do some super cool things with patterns because her aunt's favorite things are patterns. She has patterns on everything. This book is super informative for kids. Throughout the book, you'll get a number, which leads to the spotlight page. The numbers are in little light bulbs, and they tell you different things, so you get to learn as you're reading the book. The book was interesting. I wouldn't say that I felt like it was the adventure that I thought I was going to be receiving, and some of the things didn't feel necessarily realistic. They save a puppy while crossing the road and end up on TV, and everyone's like, you're big heroes, and the cops give them rides. Now, this is New York City. Ain't no free cops in New York City. That's just my opinion. But it was still super cute. Cute to get an idea of Xylee. She carries something around with her called a Zyphone. So instead of just a regular cell phone, it's a Zyphone. But she's the only Xylee. So I don't know if she just calls it Zyphone. They didn't really clarify that. It was just like her Zyphone. Anyway, but her little brother's super cute. Allergic to everything. Very cute. Not necessarily what I thought it was going to be, but it does give you information and teaches you along the way, which I can say a lot of books don't do. So I'm going to give this one a partial thumbs up. Partial thumbs up. Like this video, favorite, subscribe, and don't you forget to check out Ethan's channel in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me on this Reading Wednesday party, people. Again, I am David. I will look forward to seeing you guys here tomorrow for Love Yourself Thursday. You guys have a fantastic, fabulous, excellent day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!